And coming to the stage next is our next guest, uh, Julie Gluth. And she's probably going to yell at me for saying her name wrong. Uh, it's not letting me put you on the stage.
I'm here. Can you see me?
Yes, but oh, there we go. Now I can add your spotlight. There we go.
Hi, hi, Brian.
Hi, Julie. Did I kill your name?
Don't worry, it's Gluth. It sounds like tooth, but it's Gluth.
I had a 50-50 chance.
Yes, no, you're not the only one.
All right. So tell us who nominated you for today.
Well, I have a brother in arms that we call each other. His name is Russell Thomas, that I met through networking here in Las Vegas, and he's been a big supporter of our nonprofit organization. So, thanks to him, I'm here.
I love nonprofits. I ran one for 6 years. What's the name of your nonprofit?
My sister started the nonprofit. It's called Healing Hearts, and we are here in Las Vegas, basically. But we have other people helping with the nonprofit as well in other places.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit about your service. What branch were you in?
I was in the army. I served in the army for 22 years.
All right. And what years did you serve?
I went in 1980 and I retired in 2002. And literally by the grace of God, I joined the army and I was able to retire after 22 years of
So,
service.
so you didn't get hit with stop loss?
Uh, no, I did. Actually, I was trying to remember what that those was. I've been retired 23 years already, and it seems like it was in another lifetime. But I was in no, I can't remember.
Okay, yeah, I was just I know in that time period, there was a lot, a lot of service members that tried to get out, and they come up to the end and they did a stop loss. I know, especially in the army, and they wouldn't let them get out until some time passed.
I
So I'm
remember
always
now.
curious.
That yes, now that you mentioned that, I remember that. Actually, I had my retirement paperwork already approved before that was
That's why,
declared. That's why. Yes,
because I know they were holding everybody back.
yes.
Wow.
Difficult times. Unfortunately, I already put in my paperwork and I was scheduled to retire, so I had to.
Wonderful. Well, tell us a little bit about how you're helping other people and what you feel patriotism means to you.
Okay, so one of the things that I do believe, let me tell you a little bit about my story because I think someone out there needs to hear me.
Okay.
I was born in the United States, but I grew up in Mexico, so I have no idea about. I was totally isolated of the country, uh, other than what was happening in my city in my life at that time. It turned out that I got married, and my husband say, "Hey, let's go and see what the army is all about." I said, okay, well, let's go and see what the army is all about. So we went to the recruiter, and of course, the recruiter spoke Spanish to me and my husband, and he showed us all the fabulous videos for basic training. And before I know that, I say, I do. I signed up for 4 year commitment, and I was not even thinking about what was happening. I'm telling you, all this is by the grace of God that everything in my life has been blessed. I joined the army without speaking English, and I remember the recruiter the day that I had to depart told me, he said, "You see that guy with the vanilla envelope? Do not lose sight of him because it's going to take you to your basic training." So I did that. I followed him. I didn't lose sight of him. And when I arrived to Fort Jackson, South Carolina, it was a different world. I have no idea what was going to happen. I buckled up and I went through my basic training in my AIT. I was a finance and accounting specialist back then. So without speaking English, I was um, not afraid. I was never afraid because I didn't think they were going to do any harm to me. But I did the best I could with the right attitude, and even without speaking English and without understanding basically what the drill sergeant was telling us. I did my best, and I think that carried me throughout my military career. When I went to my school of finance and accounting, I had to translate the regulations every night, word by word, to understand what was going to be presented the following day in the class. And because of that, I memorized the regulation inside and out, and I was able to be a proficient uh, um, soldier to my fellow soldiers. So I kept them happy throughout their military career because I did their payroll. I helped them to make sure they receive the entitlements they were entitled to, and understand and make them understand, or try to help them when they were not able to get those particular entitlements they were looking for. So that was my military career. I served in one of the last assignment I had was at um, Defense Intelligence Agency, and I was we were supporting Joint Field Support Center. I'm sorry, that's the name of the agency, and we were supporting military intelligence personnel all over the world, and that was the best assignment I have ever had. It was very interesting to see and to know and to learn really what the Army was all about in serving in different countries and different capacities. So after
Awesome.
that, as far as you were asking, what is the meaning of
Yeah, just real quick,
being in the?
like a minute.
Go ahead.
What? How do you feel? What do you feel? Patriotism means to you? Just a couple minutes.
Yes, so patriotism is one of the things that I love, and I feel in my heart has been my motto. I admire all the military members and the veterans, especially that they have served. Some of them have served for a couple of years. Some of us have served for many years. But patriotism is what this country is all about. But I serve with honor. I serve, and all of us have served with honor. And I do believe that everybody should go in the military, at least for the experience, for a couple of years, if not a whole career. So, because of that, I love to serve others. I love to help others, and I have been looking for something to do to help others, and I finally found a technology actually that was invented for the Navy SEALs over 21 years ago, and that got my attention. And with that technology, I have been able to help other people with help them with the physical recovery, to have better sleep, to have mental focus, and other things that the technology helps them with. So, in
That's
addition to
amazing.
the nonprofit organization we have that we serve uh, a potluck. We call it potluck, community potluck. We come, it's a group of us, a large group of us that come and cook for uh, the homeless community. And a lot of times we find a veteran there, and that's the opportunity for us to help them transition or help them to get back with the VA and other
Assimilate.
services we
Yeah,
have available.
come back. That yeah, that's amazing. You're giving, and what's one way, or how can people get a hold of you, especially to learn about your nonprofit?
The nonprofit is on Facebook. It's called Healing Hearts Movement. Healing Hearts Movement is the Facebook page, and we have, of course, our website is healingheartsmovement.org, and they can get a hold of me through Facebook. I'm Julie Gluth. Um, I'm a little bit older. That's one of the platforms I really manage.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for today. Truly appreciate you supporting this cause, and yeah, I'm sure you're eager to watch the others take flight, and talk about their lives, and what patriotism means and how they're giving back. So, thanks
Yes,
again.
yeah, appreciate everyone. And also thank you to my husband, who also is a veteran, Joseph Bluth.
Awesome. Well, happy Veterans Day to him as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for
All
having
right.
me.